For the purpose of this video, I just showed you how it's supposed to work. This latch, this is a tailgate latch of a Mercedes A-Class from 2005 until 2012 w169 model. So that this tailgate latch didn't close, it is faulty. I wasn't able to repair it. I just want to show you what is inside. The trunk keep bouncing without closing. It won't close the trunk. I will show you what is inside. I open it and let's see what we have. So basically we have this piece of metal with these two kind of steel bolts that I cut it, as you can see right here, 1 and 2. And once you get inside, you have access. Oh, by the way, in my case, this red piece was stuck, so I wasn't able to pull it. This red piece is the manual release. So just in case you have problem, this is the manual release. You pull this lever right here and it will release the lock manually. In my case, this was stuck. Okay. This is what we have inside. We will put together all the pieces and I will show you how it works. I don't know if you can hear it. The sound you hear it is a switch. There is a small red switch right here. I don't know if I can focus it. So basically, if this red piece is stuck and it doesn't push the switch, you won't be able to open the trunk from the outside. So this red piece should always push this switch. This is his normal and regular position. This spring right here is for the other piece. As you can see, I put these 2 screws just for the purpose of the video, because in their place there were these 2 steel bolts right here. But I put the screws just to show you how it works, how it's supposed to work. And right here we have another spring under the red piece that allows the red piece to return in position each time we pull it, to return in position. Inside we have, as I told you, this one, which is the lock itself, this one right here. We have this small guy, the engine or motor, call it how do you want it. This is the serial number, just in case you want to order it. I think the problem is this guy that doesn't work properly because it's so basic inside. Basically, we have this wheel. The engine goes on this wheel. The wheel goes once clockwise, and this white piece that you can see pulls the red piece, as you saw in the video, pulls the red piece away for about 1 second. The red piece release the lock and then goes back in position, in the regular position. We will put all the pieces together and I will show you how it's supposed to work. So first of all, we will put back the engine. Then we will put back the wheel. The wheel has a position. This is the position. This is right here, at 90 degrees. We'll pull back the wheel. This is the wheel position. in this, this way will go once, goes once, 360 degrees, push the red piece and goes back in position. And then we will put the lock itself. There is a spring. This is it. This is the lock itself as it's supposed to work. I put these two screws because the bolts are so tight, and actually they are fit very well in these two holes. It works better with these two pieces. So if you want to change the engine, just put back these two pieces. It's fine. It's fine. To put it back, you will have to use a hammer because it's very hard to put it back. So basically this is how it's supposed to work. This thing doesn't move, but it goes something like this. Now the lock is closed. Okay, it won't open. Pull the red piece and that's it. It will lock. When you lock it again, when you close the trunk, this is what happens. This is how it's supposed to work. So basically the only piece that could be faulty in my case is him, because it doesn't work properly, doesn't go. Basically when it returns after 360 degrees, it doesn't return in the same position. Once it will return in this position, in this, in this, in this. If it's in this position, I will show you a small example. It doesn't work pretty well because it stucks this red piece right here, so it cannot stay in this position. The only position it has to stay is the one that I showed you before. Let's pull out the engine for 1 second and I will show you what's happening. We'll pull it back. Let's pretend that the engine is moving this white wheel. Okay, so I'll put it in place. So this is what it's supposed to happen. Bang. I'll help myself with the screw and it will release. Then it's supposed to go back. You open it, it goes back, and then bang, open it once again, and it will release. This is it's supposed to happen, but it doesn't actually happens. So as you can see, I broke this white piece. So if I wanted to put it together, I don't know if I think you should use some glue if you intend to repair this piece. Once again, I will show you what is the faulty piece inside. Is this engine. This is the number if you want to order it. Okay, and that's all I have to say. I'm sorry for my bad English. The purpose of the video was, as always, trying to help as many people as I can. That's why I did it in English. Thank you very much for seeing this video. If you have questions, I will be very delighted to answer to all the questions you have. Thank you, and see you soon.